Now, Brad, a touch warmer today.
Yeah, upper 70s, 77 today, but what a beautiful day. I mean, lots of sunshine from our Mr. Sparky Carolina camera network. Kind of vaguely, you can make out the skyline of Charlotte as we look off to the east. There's our waxing gibbous moon in the eastern sky. That's something to check out tonight because it's going to be up there for a while, and as it gets darker, we're going to see another bright object not too far away over to the right side of the moon as you look directly at. That's Saturn. That'll be visible in the night sky for most of tonight as it moves from east to southeast through the evening hours. Something else to check out around 7:20, maybe not as bright, but we are going to have a Starlink pass tonight right around 7:20. It's going to be almost an hour after sunset. So probably pretty ideal. This was a launch from about 3 or 4 days ago, the new version 2 satellites, 22 in a row. There's thousands of them up there, but what happens a couple days after launch, they're in orientation where they're close together, where they'll reflect light back down. Once they spread out, they go to an orientation where they don't reflect as much light. That's why you don't see them all the time. But tonight, get a chance of a recent launch up there. So a couple great things to see in the night sky. And the weather's going to be gorgeous. Mostly clear skies, really warm. Kind of feels like April, maybe May type weather there with all this ridge over the eastern half of the country. So tomorrow, back up close to 80 degrees. That's 10 degrees above average for this time of year. We're getting close to Halloween. We desperately need some rain. I don't have to tell you that if you overseeded or try to get anything growing in your fall garden. It's been a rough go here as the fire danger is increasing. The drought monitor comes out tomorrow. Since the beginning of September, we've had almost no rain at all. And it's not just here, it's a whole western part of North and South Carolina, which is affecting the Catawba River basin. So all of the streams and lakes are going to be low because there's no water in the mountains to run downstream. That's where we typically need some rain. And with this ridge overhead over the next 4 to 5 days, no rain chances and very warm. Now, there is a front on the way. The problem is there's no moisture to work with, so it'll be another dry, cold front that arrives Monday into Tuesday. But just be prepared now because as warm as it's going to be between now and the weekend, next week will seem frigid as that front moves in. You could see our rain chances. That is not good for the drought. There's no drought busters in there, not even a little, maybe a little dent in the drought. But it is good news for the fall color, believe it or not. The rain in the early in the year helps with the color now, but when it's dry in the fall, actually can help that color come out. The problem is the fire danger is very high. We're getting above peak color now, above 3,500 feet. That seems to be the sweet spot right now, 35 feet and below. So the foothills, the valleys, Linville Gorge looks gorgeous right now. Parts of the French Broad River Valley over towards Chimney Rock, Lake Lure, probably going to be ideal this upcoming weekend. And that color is starting to move its way down even into the Charlotte area and the Piedmont. Could we get some rain next week? Well, certainly could be with that one front, but it's not very much. That comes through relatively dry Monday into Tuesday, but maybe in the middle of the week, another stronger system with cold enough air. We could see snow up in West Virginia. That's maybe our best hope in the next 10 days. But look at the heat here. We could see record highs both Saturday, certainly Sunday would be a day I think we could surpass the record high because it's just 83 set back in 2021. But look at this big cool down as we go into the early part of November. So the dramatic changes. That's why the heat heading our way on the Guy Roofing 7-day forecast. That's warm. For this time of year, that is 15 to 17 degrees above average. But next week, let's go 10 days into the future. Cool weather fans, it's coming back just in time for November 1st.